I'm Dan, and this is my Shadow SL3 JohnnyMac edition. It runs a DrJones firmware, and that's what I'm going to show you right now. It starts out, the main function is color. A single press to get to that. You access all levels by a combination of presses and holds. So single press to color. From color, you hold the button or you tap and hold the button to ramp either forwards or backwards. You can also adjust the brightness, and you do that. You cut the brightness in half each time by doing a tap, 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 hold. To increase the brightness, you double it from wherever it is. You do a tap, tap, hold. And this works from any color. You shut the light off at any point with a single tap. Next mode is white, and that is a single hold. From white, you have a ramp that directly controls brightness. You tap hold to go down, and single hold to go up. This brightness is remembered. Memory happens, memory resets at a power cycle. So in this light, if you changed the battery, if the light had a tail clicky, however, it would also reset all memory. Default is red, and white is maximum, so the defaults are a little bit annoying, so try not to do that. What's next? Next is simple blinky modes, and that's a double tap. The simple blinky modes also have continuous red, green, and blue. That's where we are now. You tap, you hold to go forwards, you tap hold to go backwards. I'm stopping at each of these levels to talk, but if you hold the button, it'll just step through them by itself at about 1 per second. Red, green, blue, then European hazard, which is yellow. Then European police emergency. Then American red, blue police. Then a slower randomized. It looks like probably about 6 to 9 hertz. Then this one here is red is flashing and blue and green are on. It makes red items really stand out if you're looking around the room looking for something red. What's next? I believe that's all. Yep, that's all of those. And again, these have memory, so they'll save until you power cycle. After this is the full red, green, blue controllable mode, and that's tap hold. This is my favorite mode. You can ramp the brightness of each color, and you ramp its brightness the same way you ramp the white brightness. Tap hold for down, hold for up. What are we doing? So right now we're on blue. Double tap to change colors, and it will give you a red blip right there. That means we're on red. That means we're on green. Back to blue. So let's go to red. We can ramp that up, down, back up. Double tap for green, same thing, ramp that up or down. And that's memorized. Next is triple tap, and that's simply lockout. So that red blip means you've entered lockout. Now button presses will do a single red blip. It will not turn on or latch on. To exit that, you do another triple tap and it'll give you that green blip. It's now ready for use. And then the last mode that I can show on video is the battery checker. That's a quad tap, 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's actually two battery checking modes. One is a simpler mode. Blue here means that the battery is over 4 volts. Then it would either be red or green for other states. And then if you hold the button, it'll start blinking. 0.3, 6. So it's saying it's at 3.72. So apparently blue does not mean 4 volts. I don't know what exactly the colors mean, but you can just use the other one to count the exact volts. There's also a cell capacity check, which you put the battery in, you do a series of taps. I think it's 8 taps for capacity and 6 taps for resistance. The light will then sit there for a while and measure, because it knows the current is 6 7135s per channel worth. It only works with that configuration. If you stack chips, it'll be different. Then it'll go to sleep, and you come back, push the button, and it will count it out in the same way that it counts out voltage.